50 of you people will show up who lives within 3 miles of this when it comes before council, and I'll call you out from the dais and ask you to stand up. If you don't want it in your neighborhood, then I'll ask council to vote it down.
We're here as council, we see y'all every day. But a lot of this stuff that Chris was talking about tonight is your legislature. It ain't got a thing to do with council. It's just like he was talking about, we gutted the impact fees. Well, they set it up where you won't pass the legislature. And the reason for that, a lot of y'all know, I used to have a community store out there. If I wanted to do that today, if we had to pull those impact fees back, and I started today to go do that same thing, my impact fee went to water, sewer, and county is $102,000. How many businesses are going to be able to store in here when they got to come up with $102,000 just to even get permission to do it? That's the reason. I wish the impact fee on houses was $10,000. Everybody keep talking about development. Developer don't pay you nothing. That impact fee to them is no more than going to plant supplies and buy the 2 before. Because the man that buys a house is paying for it. That impact fee means nothing to developers. So that's why we cut it back, so it wouldn't hurt the mom and pop business and would hurt. We have a business coming to every county. $1.2 million that impact fee, if we'd have passed it, they would have packed up. So we're not coming. So I mean, you don't want to kill your commercial, you don't want to kill your mom and pop, and the developer ain't paying. So I mean, what do? You know, I mean, it's not black and white. And the traffic, Red Bluff Road has got a little bit of development on it, not a whole lot of subdivision, and it's as packed with traffic can be. And guess what DOT goes by? Not a traffic. All that traffic stuff you see there that means nothing to them. DOT goes by population and population only. I don't like it. I don't think it's fair. I mean, you take a tourist town like we are with 22 million visitors coming in here, and you can't count on one of them in your traffic study. You can't count on one of them in your recycling trash. We can't even get help from the Solid Waste Authority because you can't put that in their study. So, I mean, you know, there's a lot of these problems that goes to the legislature that we can't control. But let's get down to the bottom line. Talk about development, and y'all say, why did y'all approve that subdivision? Here's and I don't know Bobby Anderson. I've heard the name, never met the person, ain't got nothing to do with what he does or don't do. But this is what I've got to decide. And this is what he wants to do. He wants to put 80 homes in here. He's going to put a buffer to where it looks rural through here. He's staying out of the wetlands, and he wants to put 80 homes. But to do that, to be able to set it back off the highway to where it looks rural when you go by, he needs 10,000 square foot lots. That's what he needs. That's what the rezone is about. This is what he can do, and not ask anybody, don't ask me, you, and nobody in this room can control. He can put 50 mobile homes in there tomorrow. He don't have to have anybody's permission to do that. The other thing he can do is come back to the road, don't leave it natural, just have house, where people pull it in and out, and he can put 71, so he loses 9 homes. And there ain't nothing you can do, nothing I can do, because that's that man's right. Now, if we told him he couldn't do this, you're going across the hall to the judge, and the judge is going to cost your taxpayers a bunch of money. And here again, I'm not an advocate for it, because it doesn't make any difference to me. I ain't got no skin in this game, don't know the man, and don't usually go that direction very often. In this one, so I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to sell his idea, because it doesn't make any difference to me, it's y'all. He is putting turn lanes in here, where the people would have a lane to go off of that wouldn't block the traffic. And he's also putting center left turn lane to where you wouldn't stop the flow of traffic. In this plan, he's putting no turn lanes. So the question is, which one y'all want? I mean, it's up to y'all. You'll have 9 less homes with this plan, no turn lanes, and right on the road. So, I mean,
That ain't where it stops, sir. That ain't where it stops. You look at this map. I live right across the road.
right.
Okay, that is where it stops. Do you see this cul-de-sac right here? Right where it goes up? He can also, he owns all the land surrounding
Right,
it.
and he probably gonna develop it.
Exactly. That's where it starts. This is where it starts. This is phase one. Okay, you add another 1, 2, possibly 3 phases. How many more houses is gonna be going up there?
My question was the same thing you did, when I saw,
But where does it stop? Where does it stop? We gotta stop it here. We gotta stop it here. This needs to be stopped here.